and that's going to make things so much easier around here. Welcome to TNT Homesteading. Join us as we continue to expand our off-grid life here on our 10 acres in eastern Oklahoma. Hey all, welcome to TNT Homesteading. This is Terry. So it's day 2 of the irrigation project, and I'm getting ready to put in my emitters for the drip irrigation. It's been a beautiful morning. It was 71 degrees this July morning. It's the end of July right now, and it's been beautiful this morning. And I've been out, I've been cleaning solar panels. If you follow me on our shorts, you would have already seen me cleaning those, and those just look a lot better. So I was trying to do that while they were still mostly in the shade, and I ran out of time and I became a hot, sweaty mess. But no, seriously, I want to finish up the drip irrigation. That'll help our watering, and it'll be easier to do. Last year I kept toting 5-gallon buckets out here every time I needed to water. This time I'll be able to I'll still tote some 5-gallon buckets, but I can tote them to the 50-gallon barrel, fill that up, and turn it on and let it just do its thing. Turn it off. I did see a gravity-fed timer for drip irrigation, so I may look into seeing how much that costs, because that would be really awesome to be able to have it set a timer and run. Alright, I'm going to give this a try like this. So the first thing I need to do is punch a hole in my supply line. They have a tool that'll do this, but they also sent this with the kit. I will say I wish I had done this differently. I shouldn't have ran this through the cages, because in the fall when I take all this out, I'll have to mess with that. Probably this fall when I undo this all, or next spring when I put stuff back, I'll put the lines along the wall and then run what I'm about to run now further away from the lines. But we're going to go with it this way for this season. So I take this, I expect some water since I've already tested this out. I just poke a hole, pull it out. And then I just need a section of hose. I just cut it with a pair of scissors, and I put the emitter on here, and I realized the piece that goes here is still over in the other room, or on the picnic table. So let me go get that. So it's just there, focused. Just a hollow connector. Plugs in on this side. Just like that. And then that goes inside the hole I just poked. If I can get a hold of it. There we go. Now, they come with these little stakes, which you poke into the ground and clip onto your emitter. Like that. It's currently set to off. Because we're using a dirty water system, I'm trying to do it with my hand, I'll be able to come through and twist these and determine how much water is dripping out of this while it's emptying. And then, if a plant completely dies, I can just come in and turn this off, and then I don't have to worry about water coming out. All I need to do now is that same thing on all of the tomato plants. And I'll do some over here on the bean plants, and then my pepper plants, and the basil plants, and the carrots. So basically I'm just going to do a whole bunch of these. They had drip tape, but that was for the clean water system. Apparently with the dirty water system, you'll just probably clog it up too much. I will probably go ahead and tap one and have a longer line come over to the squash plants. And we'll see how that goes. I don't really walk on that side too terribly much. And it may work, and it may not. But we'll see. Worst case scenario, if I wasted a little material. Best case scenario, I don't have to water the squash plants manually. Two of the 4 beds I'm wanting to do done. Let me show you real quick. So I've got each of the tomato plants set up. I also did the marigolds. They're supposed to help keep away certain pests, so I wanted to water them. I've done these 2 beds. Next up is this bed. I've got 2 tomato plants in here. I've got some bean plants in here that I need to go ahead and irrigate. And then while I'm doing this one, I'll go ahead and bring one over to these 2 pots for the squash. And then I'll finally move over to the last bed. I probably should have started with that one because it's now completely in the sun. All right, I've got all the emitters put in. So I guess next up is to turn on the water. Now I'll start adjusting the emitters and see what happens. Well, we have water flow. Now I just need to bring it down. That's not horrible. It's a little more than I was wanting, but I'm having problems adjusting it any smaller without it stopping it. I'll work on the other ones now. And it's working. I have water coming out of all the emitters. Now I just have to sort of let it go for a little bit and see how long it's going to take to water this. The only thing vegetable-wise that I don't have on that are these 2 tomato plants. So I'll still have to water these with buckets, but that should make it a whole lot easier. Whew. Well, I'm real excited about this. Normally I wouldn't be watering right now, but I really want to know how long this is going to take, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. I was talking to a friend the other day, and he was talking about adding I don't know what you call it, but basically something I can tell how much water's in the barrel from out here, and I think that's a great idea. Later. So anyway, drip irrigation is in. And that's going to make things so much easier around here. Now I still have extra parts, which is good. I actually like that. I have this whole bed. I don't have anything on yet, but I went ahead and ran the main line. So I can easily add to that if I decide that's what I want to do. Well, not if, but when. Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. God bless. We'll see you on the next video. Bye.